You are watching for the greater good.
In this part of tutorial, we will be working inside classes, which we created in the previous video. This class basically keeps track of player position. In this case our player is Zima. So in our init method, self.x is the x coordinate of player on screen and self.y is the y coordinate. So I have already guessed the coordinates of starting position, which are 38, 50. Then self.velocity is the attribute, which controls the velocity of the player. In this case I have assigned it to, you can assign velocity of your choice. Self.walk count keeps track of the current image we are showing. The rest attributes determine which way our character is facing. Then there is one method for this class, which draws our character to the screen. Before I write down this condition, I want to show you that we have 9 images when player is moving right, and 9 images when player is moving left, and I am going to display one image for 3 frames. So total of 27 frames per second will be our clock speed. Now the condition will be something like this. If the player is not standing, then it is either moving left or right. If the player is moving left, then we will display the images in walk left variable. And the index of the walk left variable will be walk count, Integer divide by 3. This will index the correct image, while walking left. Further, we will scale down the image to the size, 80 by 80, and insert the coordinates, where we want our character to display. Finally, we will increment walk count. Same thing will be done, while walking right. Now in the else condition we know that the player is standing, but we don't know whether the player is facing left or right. This condition displays the appropriate image when character is standing. Lastly, we will update the display. Before moving on to enemy class, let's work on our intro screen, which will be displayed when the game starts. Let's define a function called GameIntro. First of all, we will declare a Boolean variable called intro and assign it with a value true. Then the main loop, which will run until intro becomes false. Inside the loop we will load our starting image. So, this is my starting image, my BG-JPG. Further, we will scale it down to screen size, and finally we will blit the screen at coordinates 0, 0. After updating our display, we will check for events. Starting with quit event, when the user clicks cross marker, intro variable will become false, and the loop will get terminated. Now we will check for mouse events. If the user clicks on start button, we want our game to start. Likewise, if the user clicks on quit button, our game will end. For this we will have to check the coordinates of our screen, for each button respectively. If the mouse position lies in that, and user clicks on it, then respective functions will be called. For start button, the intro screen will end, and the game will start, so we will terminate the loop. And then, we will load the music. I have passed two arguments in pygame.mixer.music.play. The first argument will repeat the music indefinitely. And the second argument assigns the starting position, from where the song will start playing. In my case, it will be, from 31 seconds onward. I think it's enough for this part of video. See you in the next tutorial. Till then, take care.